tune to save the day.
Welcome to Mighty House. This is a radio show for people with problems, home improvement problems, that is, and for people who want common sense guidance on how to build green and live a more sustainable lifestyle. Send an email or call into the show. The Mighty House crew is on the job. This is Mighty House.
All right, there you go. You can join us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Periscope Live right now. Brought to you in part by Mr. Floor. And wherever you're watching, click on the like button. And here's the key. Hit that subscribe button and the like button. And there's probably a little bell if you're on YouTube, because then that way you'll get notified when we hit the air. Like right now, Robbie just got a little ding that said, hey, we're here.
I did. So now I had to silence my phone.
That's right. And podcasts of all our shows are available at mightyhouse.net, Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, SoundCloud, and on homeimprovementusa.com. Find links to all of them at mightyhouse.net. And what are we going to talk about today, Rich? Rich? Is Rich over there? Rich? Huh? Nothing?
Nothing, not here.
Okay. Well, oh, wait. He does have this list here he sent us. So he's with us in paper only, I guess you could say. So he sent us a list, and he wants us to talk about everyday tools that everyone should just have in their home ready to go. In case they've got a little project to do, these are just the basic tools. Top 10 tools you should have in your home ready to go.
Should they be in your junk drawer?
That's probably where you're going to find them, yes, in your junk drawer. So what would be the first one there, Robbie? Do you have that handy?
It's like this.
A claw?
Yes.
Oh, you mean the hammer.
A claw hammer.
That is a claw. Now, that's a straight claw, because the claw comes out straight. And if it's a curved claw, it would come down a little bit more like that. So this particular one is a straight claw hammer, and you can also get a curved claw, and they come in all different weights. Honestly, probably the 16-ounce hammer is going to be the most common one and be most versatile. I like the straight claw. It's a little easier to pull nails with than the curved claw ones. So if you've got one of these.
Rich mentioned that you should get one with a fiberglass handle.
Yeah, because he's got bad wrists.
Everyone I've ever seen is wood.
Correct. Wood's fine. Wood breaks. A fiberglass one, it's going to be a lot harder to break that fiberglass handle. It's also going to handle the shock as you're pounding on stuff. This one, it's steel shank all the way through. So it has rubber handle, but when you strike something, this Estwing will sing, and you'll feel the vibration with it. But personally, I like it. Estwings are really a good hammer, so that's why I use those.
Can you just say that S-wing, S-W-I-N-G?
Estwing. And let me see if it's all worn off. No, E-S-T-W-I-N-G.
Thank you.
Estwing.
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
Flat screwdrivers, more commonly known as chisels, punches, and pry bars.
Yes, because see, this and this is from our favorite people at Klein Tool. This is a great, just basic straight screwdriver, but you can also use it to pry something. If you need to chisel something out, you take your hammer and you go like that, and you can chisel some wood out, because it's a destructive tool that also will drive a screw.
How often have you used it as a back scratcher?
Quite a bit, and that's good. That's perfect. Wow, that's nice. So it does work for that, and of course these come in all different sizes. The one that you really want if you're going to be driving screws is one of these multi screwdrivers that's got a flat tip, then it's got the Phillips on there. Then this side will become a nut driver. And then on this side, you've got the smaller tips, another nut driver there. You get to what this is, Robbie?
You're pointing at me and calling me a nut driver.
Yes. This is Klein Tools. This is, I don't know, what's like 801. So it's got all these different size nut drivers in there, but then you have all these different tips. Like there's the Torx, there's another Torx, and then this one's got your most common square drives. So there's just a bunch of different things that just one screwdriver will do for you. and it's fairly strong. You don't want to use this as a pry bar because they're not going to hold up to that kind of abuse like this one does. So if you need a real chisel screwdriver, something to open a can or punch a hole in a paint can or something, then you could use a regular flat screwdriver. Otherwise, you'd want to get one of these multi screwdrivers that has all the different kinds of tips in it. Very convenient. And you've got them all there.
What is a vice grip?
A vice? Oh, I can show you that. Maybe. Where'd I have? I thought I had some. Don't I have some? Oh, yep. Look at that. Right here. Right here is a vice grip. So the nice thing about these, it looks like it might just be a pair of pliers, but there's a little
doohickey
on the back here, a doohickey thingamabobber on the back, and then you push this and it will open it. So now the jaws will move. But the nice convenient thing about that is you can adjust this, and then you can clamp onto the screwdriver and hold it. And if you needed to turn that screw a little bit more or that bolt, see, now it's nice and tight in there, and you can use that as leverage. You can hold that. You can do a bunch of different things. So if you're holding onto a bolt or something, you can hold it with this. If you're heating it up, there's a bunch of different things you can do. So vice grips are very convenient. These come in all different sizes. They come in short little needle nose ones, all the way up to this medium-sized one here that we've got.
I don't think I've ever used one in my life.
No? Here, let me give you a close-up on this.
Okay.
So there, see, you push on this and it opens it. See, but then you clamp it and then it pushes pressure on it. Now you can just clamp and hold things.
I've seen them, but I've never used one.
Never used one? Well, that's probably because it's not in your junk drawer. If it was in your junk drawer, you'd probably use it. So very convenient versus a regular pair of pliers.
Now, if we are going to compare what's in my junk drawer and what's in yours, this is the one item that would be in both. Tape measure.
That? Oh, hey, you know what? I just happen to have one of those right here. See that? I'm gonna zoom in on that right there. 25 footer. Got a tape. It's got your hooks on the ends there. Very nice. You can also.
Is it a magnetic hook thing?
No, I honestly don't like the magnetic ones because they stick to things when you're walking by and all of a sudden you're trailing your tape behind it. But it's got a lock here. And then it also has you can pull it out and lock it and hold it on the bottom also and let go. So it's got a couple, or you can just lock it and leave it sit like that if you want. So very nice Klein tool, tape measure, 25 footer, 1 inch wide. And it will extend. Let's see if it has that on here. Nope, it does not tell you how far it'll extend out, but they extend out usually about 7 to 8 feet. So Klein tools, tape measure, but you can get any one of them that locks, and you can get them with the numbers. And if you're really not sure what a 1/4 inch is or an 1/8 inch, they come marked where it actually says 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch on there. So it'll help you read it. And on the back, sometimes they'll even have metric, if you like centimeters and millimeters.
Another, I'm not sure what it is.
Crescent wrench. Well, what did he put that on there? What's he calling it?
He called it a crescent wrench.
And a multiple 16th wrench. That's what he's calling it.
Now, what's a monkey wrench?
It could be this. So this is what my grandfather used to call a West Virginia fit-all. So you'd get in, he'd ask you for the fit-all, and you'd come in here and see this. You just adjust it, and it's indefinite, the different sizes you can make that go just by turning that wheel.
I guess that's what I would call a monkey wrench.
You would call that a monkey wrench?
I don't know why.
Uh-huh. So that's, and again, I have a bunch of these, but I have this one I use a lot more than the larger one, but you can use these for installing faucets, toilets. I mean, they're very convenient to have that because it adjusts right. It easily can, and it doesn't matter whether it's metric or standard or anything like that. So they'll just adjust right to whatever you want. Very convenient to have if you don't have a socket set or something like that.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
socket set, another tool I've never used.
No?
Never used a socket set.
Now you can go buy the Craftsman big socket sets. I don't know how much you're going to use those, if you're not doing automotive stuff, but these are smaller ones. And again, I'll come around the table. And there you can see there's a bunch of different sizes in there, all your basic ones. If what you're doing is IKEA stuff, then, this small little set here, and this will fit in your junk drawer really nice. So, I mean, you're not going to work on your car or anything, or anything really heavy, but for basic stuff, tightening up nuts and bolts around the house, this is great. It also comes with all the different tips for screwdrivers, flat, the different sizes from square drive and Torx. So that's a nice little kit to have. You can pick that up at the store, and it's got the socket sets in it, metric and standard.
Next, Needlenose Pliers.
Needlenose. So that would be these things right here. See how they come to a point versus you can get these Vise Grips in Needlenose also, where they'll clamp like that. But if you need to get inside of something or you're trying to work on wires, you can reach in there and grab stuff and get into smaller spaces with it, hold things. So Needlenose are very convenient for that. They generally will come with a wire cutter on the edge, and sometimes on the inside you can even get where there'll be a crimping tool in there. So those are very convenient to have also.
So it's just for grabbing things, basically?
Yeah, I mean, you're really not going to use these. You might be able to tighten a small bolt or screw with these, but they're really not designed for really clamping down and, getting on something heavy to be able to tighten a bolt. They're not designed for that. You would probably need to go with something else like a channel locks or an adjustable wrench or one of these here.
Okay, it's time for Robbie to not make the sound of a drill because she can't. But Ron, can you make a drill sound?
The basic drill. I can make a...
Very nice.
How's that? That's good. So this one, it has a hammer drill option. It's clutch, variable speed, and it's cordless, 18 volt. This is really a good drill to have. With the hammer drill option, you can drill holes in concrete.
What does hammer drill mean?
So you turn it to hammer, and it actually, when you put the drill bit in there, it will actually it pounds it. It makes beats per minute that will, see if you can hear it. You hear that? Sounds like a duck versus that. You hear that? So it's actually just pounding. Every one of those beats is just pounding on the concrete. And so it's helping to drill that hole in the concrete. And you'd have to use a masonry bit for that. So you could get one of these. These are a little bulky. They're heavy, but they work really well. For the average homeowner, you may even want to just, when I first got this, I thought this is going to be a waste of time. The little 12-volt drill, and this little thing, it's light, 12 volts, got plenty of torque. And it'll do all your basic jobs you want to do, and it's got a torque wrench. It is not a hammer drill, though, so you're not going to be drilling into concrete. The other thing that this does, let's see if I can get it to do it, is the chuck will come off, and you can put on they make a 90 that you can click on there, and then they have another one. It's just a 1/4-inch drive. You just want to do 1/4-inch drive. So you've got 3 different chuck options that you can put on this one 12-volt. And it's very slick operation. So it clicks on and off, turn it on there, you're ready to go. So these smaller little 12 volts with lithium-ion batteries are a lot really strong and work really well. You don't necessarily need to go with a really large drill like I was showing there if you don't want to.
Utility knife.
The basic utility knife, which is going to be one of these, and it slides
Dangerous.
out. Well, yeah. I mean, you can hijack airplanes with them, but you can also open up boxes. But the nice thing about these is it has a little button, and you can see that blade is dirty. Let's come around on the other side here. So you can tell what's wrong there, Fuzzy?
You just keep talking.
Okay. So you can see the blade just pulls right out of there. You can turn it over. This one's been used on both sides, so it's no longer any good. And then you can just slide it back in when it works right. And then it locks the blade in so you don't have to take it all apart. So there, it's ready to go again. So now it's ready. And then this one folds up too, I think. Yeah, so now it folds up, it's even smaller. And again, this is from our buddies over at Klein Tools. So basic Exacto knife or a utility knife, good for cutting open boxes, packaging. Probably use those quite a bit. So where are you now, Robbie?
Right now I'm checking Facebook.
Oh, and?
Because David says hello, and Ken says he's getting rid of all his tools. But you don't need to get rid of all your tools.
Why are you going to get rid of them? These are just basic homeowner tools everybody should have. The basic things. And
Ron, what if I have multiples? Like, if I'm an apartment dweller, do I really need 6 drills? Is there a place for me to donate gently used tools?
Yes.
Sure. Robbie, answer that.
Habitat for Humanity Restore.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is I don't think that they're open right now.
Right. Yeah. Once this 19 stuff is over with, then you'll be able to start donating things again. One of the things that Rich did not have on there was an adjustable wrench. These are also very convenient. Channel locks is with there, but you can adjust them to different sizes. And then these, because this is only going to adjust to the size of the bolt, and then you can't squeeze. With these, you can adjust it to the size of the bolt or whatever you're doing, and then as you clamp on it, you're actually applying more pressure. If you have to work on pipes and stuff like that, that's what the channel locks are really good for. And one more thing there, Robbie?
Yes. After utility knife, we have the bubbleometer, the bubbler, the bubble meter.
Bubbleometer, which is one of those right there. Now this one it's called a torpedo level because it's small, and but it's got a little bubble in there. You can see that, and it goes back and forth. So you can adjust things. These are great for hanging pictures and just making sure you got things straight. The torpedo ones, you can also. What's wrong?
I have no idea what's happening. I
don't see anybody anymore. So you can also just get one of these. These are 4-foot. If you've got room, you can get a 4-footer. These come in 4-foot. They say 2-foot. You got the little torpedo levels.
Yeah, tell me how to do that.
Hey, you're back.
Well, see, Dennis messed me up. Sorry. I didn't fall over. I dropped the computer. Dennis messed me up because I have this set up so I could see what's going on, and he says check Facebook.
Okay.
Well, then I had to shrink this screen, and then I couldn't get it back.
Can't get it back on.
Well, only because you had adoring fans. You don't want to just
I didn't
just
see
leave
adoring
them hanging.
fans. I saw people saying hello.
Uh-huh.
But, nobody said, like, Robbie's adorable.
Sure they did. I think that's a given, right?
So, Dennis, as much as I appreciate you telling me to watch Facebook, you see what happened now?
I'm sorry. I'll take over.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
There you go. So you can also get a 4-foot level and 2-foot. They come 6-foot and 8-foot levels. So for the average homeowner, probably one of these torpedo levels would be more than enough to get you by. But you can also, as you start adding to your collection, you can also get some more of those.
Ron, how accurate is it to use my phone?
I don't know. I've never done that. I've heard of people doing that and putting the Level app on their phone. I have no idea how accurate it really is. So
But you can always trust a bubble.
you can always trust a bubble. Yes, the bubbleometer always works. So, hey, Robbie,
Yeah.
you know what I think we ought to do? I've got this fancy tape measure right here from Klein Tools.
Really?
What do you think we should do with that?
Send it to me.
No. We need Robbie rules for this. How are we going to give this away?
Okay.
We ought to give it
Well,
away.
while we think about that, I'm going to add to the list of 10 things that should be in a junk drawer.
Oh, in a junk drawer. Okay, different than what? Okay.
Well, not in a junk drawer, but tools that everybody should have around their house, right? Easily accessible.
Sure. Fingernail clippers?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to add that to the list. Hang on. I got it. Fingernail clippers.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Is that oil? Is that like?
Hand sanitizer.
Nah, that's that. No, because you don't need that. Not for your tools. Although I guess you could wipe your tools down when you're done in case you're worried somebody else
I'm
is.
just saying it's 10 things that are handy. You want those handy things around your house?
Oh,
right?
easily accessible.
Yeah, you know what? Darn it. I didn't grab a pair, but scissors.
Okay. Yep. I could see that. Scissors need to be in the drawer.
Write it.
Oh, sorry. Do I have to write down the hand sanitizer too?
No.
Okay. Scissors. Skizzers. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, I like the Sharpie. That's a good one. I like that.
Sharpie.
Yeah.
I need a Sharpie everywhere. So a pen, a Sharpie, and a notepad or Post-it notes, scrap
envelope.
paper.
A palm.
So
Okay.
again, this could be a junk drawer like in your kitchen or something like that. But these are the things that I tend to need most.
Okay.
You know, the nail clipper, and along with the nail clipper, we have the nail file.
Nail file. Yep. Nope. I didn't have anything like that.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's funny? It's like when you go on vacation, these are the things that you'll inevitably go like, where's the Sharpie? Where's the allergy cream? The hydrocortisone cream? I'm just saying. I told you.
I don't take any of these things on with me vacation. Here,
or Neosporin. Neosporin or allergy cream.
Oh, there's dirt on the ground. That's what you use. You put the dirt, you rub it on there, you're good, ready to go. See, this is the only tool I take with me, the MacGyver. It's got a saw in it. It's got blades in it. It's got screwdrivers. It's got wire cutters, pliers, needle nose.
Does it have a Sharpie?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have a Sharpie in it.
No, but it does. It does because you take the knife and then you scratch in your note, and you use the knife to scratch in your note. What other cream or ointment thing are you holding up now?
Hand cream. Hand cream.
Well, Klein makes a purse, right?
Klein does make yes.
I'm just saying, you have top 10 tools that everybody should have in their house. I'm saying these are also tools that everybody should have handy. Your Sharpies, your nail clippers, your nail file. I don't know how many times my husband's like, where's the nail clippers? Where's the nail clippers? Oh, what's this? I use this all the time.
What? What is that?
Lip balm.
Oh, no. WD-40, I've got that in the truck. You quick squirt, you're ready to go.
Last.
That's what this is. I got the same thing right here. Right there.
So these are things that have in a cabinet or drawer handy when you go on vacation, when you're in your car. I can't tell you how many times And it's so much stuff. Like, you're not going to carry it in your purse, but these are the 10 tools, scissors.
That Robbie would bring.
Yeah, you're talking about 10 tools. Come on, all you ladies out there, you know these are the 10 tools that you need.
Okay,
Lip
there you
balm,
go.
nail file, hand cream, an allergy cream, or a Neosporin. These are the things you need.
Well, you're right, Robbie. I carry around a Altoids can with things like that, with Band-Aids and rubber bands, paper clips, because you can make a candle with one of those Q-tips and a piece of chapstick or a chapstick.
Perfect. Yeah, I guess.
He's a guy. He's still burning something.
Yeah,
See,
that's why I bring
that's
it.
how he takes it.
Oh, that's the other thing. Matches or a lighter.
Flint and
you know,
steel.
Just letting you know that you have your 10 things that you need to have, and
Robbie's world has her 10 things that she needs to bring.
And again, that tape measure, that's something that I use a lot too.
So, the first person that sends you a note on Facebook wins it? Is that how we want to do that?
I don't know. That's too easy.
That's too easy?
I like the one that you did the other day when you put at the bottom of the newsletter.
I hid in the newsletter. I hid the what the tool was and how to win it in the newsletter. What, you want to put that in the newsletter and see if we'll give it away that way?
No, it has to be.
Well, that we just told everybody where to go look. So
I know.
I
so
didn't
it has to be something.
didn't do anything.
It has to be something different.
Just hidden somewhere in all of your social media. Just hidden. Check out everything.
This is really a nice tape measure too. So it's good. It's a good one. So there you go. What do you want to do, Robbie? It's your call. Robbie's rules.
Oh,
The
it
pressure.
hurts. It hurts my head. You know, people say that we practice and, we have rehearsals for the show. Obviously, we don't.
Nope.
Look, we're twinners. Look, we're twins.
Yes, we are. Yeah. So how about someone that sends you an email, robbie@mightyhouse.net,
Okay.
over the next week, and then we'll have a drawing next week. Everybody that sends you, we'll give everybody a week. So if they're not watching this live right now, they're watching it on YouTube or any of the other places, or they're listening a podcast. So you've got until what would that be there, Fuzzy?
26th?
27th.
The 27th of
May.
2020.
Oh, that's
Before
right.
that.
Yeah, you got to put all that in there.
So I got to say that.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Yep. You got to have
Central.
your email in to robbie@mightyhouse.net
Yes.
before 6 p.m. on the 28th of May, 2020. And then we will have a drawing. Oh, here's what we do. Then Loki picks one out of your hat.
How did you know I was going to tell a Loki story?
Loki can come
Loki
in
story.
and pick it out of your hat.
I have a Loki story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I was walking my dog today, and the postman, Loki doesn't like when the postman comes to the house, and he doesn't like the truck. But if you just see him, he's okay. So we're walking, I'm like, it's okay, and he looks at me and goes, does your dog have a twin who lives next door to you? And I said, no. And I thought for a minute, and I went, Loki jumps the fence between our houses. The mailman thought there were two, and they were twins. That's so sweet.
So does Loki jump to both neighbors, or only one? He only goes to play with one neighbor, or goes to play with both neighbors?
Just one. The fence is low in one spot, and the dogs just jump back and forth.
All right.
So email robbie@mightyhouse.net, and we will pick a winner for that Klein tool.
The Klein tool, the tape measure, right
Yes.
here, this 25-foot tape measure. And then we will send that out to you the following week. So, and again, you've got until the 28th of May 2020, 6 p.m. to send Robbie an email at robbie@mightyhouse.net.
The 27th.
20, is it the 27th?
27th.
Next
Okay.
Wednesday's the 27th.
Oh, got it. Okay, so sorry. Correction there. Robbie Rules update, 27th of May, 2020, 6 p.m. Get your email into her, robbie@mightyhouse.net.
Perfect.
All right. There we go. All right. Why don't you take us out of there, Fuzzy? Has he got music playing? I don't hear it. For Fuzzy Robbie, Rich Calgill, who is out dining somewhere, I think. He's got a meeting, so he couldn't make it today. Robbie Earhart and the entire Mighty House team. I'm Ron Calgill. Keep it square and level.
Until next time.
Until next time.